guys, Bearded Viking Gamer here. And today I have some more pickups and stuff for you. I want to show you guys some stuff that I've picked up. I actually did a whole bunch of Goodwill stuff. We didn't get to do a whole lot of Goodwill stuff this week, so I was able to get some stuff earlier in the week. And hopefully this is cool enough to show for you some systems and things that I found there at Goodwill. I also have some stuff that came in the mail that I want to show you guys from Limited Run, which is I've been waiting maybe 5 to 6 months for this, so I'm super happy it's here. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get this thing started. Alright guys, so here we go. Some of the first things in here that I found on here, I found actually quite a bit of systems and things within that. It was right after I did the pickups, so I found the stuff for the last pickups video that I showed you guys. So this stuff all accumulated on there, and I had to kind of cancel doing the stuff with Sean because we normally do it once a week, and we had a baby appointment and things like that since we're having a new baby coming into the family here, a new gamer, player number 3. So it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. It's going to be good. So here, I'll start you guys off here with a amiibo that I picked up. And one of the amiibos that I picked up is a new one. This is Dark Samus for the 3DS and the Switch and all that. But it freaking looks cool. She looks awesome in her suit. I don't know if you can see all that. Oh, awesome. And then here was a PS4 title that I had picked up. This is Northgard, and it reminds me of, oh man, it reminds me of the early Ages of Empires, not Age of Empires, but that style where you're building a whole bunch of houses, and you gotta get wood, you gotta get all that stuff for it. I love that type of stuff. It's just fun. It's a good relaxing type game. You can just sit back, have a couple beers, and play these things. And what's cool about it is it totally looks like it's Vikings maybe or something in there. Freaking looks cool. Northgard, awesome. All right, here, let's start with, so the last video I showed you, I found it was an AV cables for the Wii. I'm always out there looking for constant stuff because I have multiple systems, even stuff sitting in the garage and things like that. So I'm always out looking, and I found this. This was this is for a Wii again, and this is a power cable. This is the power box and stuff for the Wii, and somebody wrote on here, old 2014, and it was $2.49. So it's always cool to have these things because you can't just go and power it up. And most of the systems and stuff that you find don't have, aren't empty. They have discs in them, so they'll open up and you can most likely get a game out of them. Here was another pickup here. This was another system. This was the PlayStation 1. And it is missing one of the back cover pieces here for it. But other than that, it looks like there is just crayon or something on here, which I will fully completely clean all this up. But $9.49 for this one here. So for, gosh man, so many crazy memories with this system. I mean, I wanted this forever just to play Resident Evil. And of course I have all these systems all behind me. So these are all just extras, but for $9, dude, I'm not going to pass it up. It's freaking awesome. And there's so many good games for that system. Alright, so here was a GameCube title that I didn't have. This was $3. This is Turok Evolution. I guess it's got stickers on here from Hollywood Video. Man, that place ain't around anymore either. But Hollywood Video. And I don't think this one had the manual in it. No, this one did not have the manual, just the disc. So it's not fully complete, but for $3, I'm going to do a Turok game for sure. Alright, and also, I went to a couple of different Goodwills, so this is not all just one Goodwill, just so you know. This was Final Fantasy X. I already have it, but it's always cool putting it in a trade pile for $3. A great game. Awesome game. And this one is complete. It does have the booklet and all that in there. And I always check the discs too when I'm buying stuff, because if it has deep scratches, I don't know if that buffer machine can actually get down that deep. I won't pick the disc up. So If it's just light scratches or anything, I can totally clean all that up, so it's not a big issue. A while back, my buddy Sean had found me the Saboteur, and he got it on the PlayStation 3. Well, I found it in here for $3, and it's fully complete, and it's on the Xbox 360. I always liked playing the 360 stuff over the PS3. PS3 is a great system too, but for me, the controls back then on those two systems were the rivals then. I loved the 360. For the new gen here, this gen that's on right now, I prefer the PlayStation 3. Or the PlayStation 4, I'm sorry. It's just weird how that worked. I just like the controllers on it, and of course, the games, without a doubt, are awesome on the PlayStation 4 for sure. Here was a cool one. This was an expansion on here, and to see a full game on this is freaking cool. And this is Fallout: The Brotherhood of Steel, but this is the full box deal version of it. Freaking awesome. And then it is complete. Looks really good. So freaking neat to have this in here. I saw it and I said, well, I don't normally see that, the full actual thing. Normally it's a downloadable content or something that's added to a disc in there, but that's freaking cool that they did that. And then of course a survival horror game. Any of these that I see in Goodwill or any of those places, I try to pick them up. And this is Cold Fear. This is for the original Xbox. And this is, I mean, look at the zombies and undead stuff coming at you on the ship. Looks freaking cool, man. I love it. So neat. Alright, here's some more systems here. I have about, I don't know, 5 or 6 more things, then I'll show you guys the mail that came in. I was waiting for this thing. So this one I found, this is a Wii system. Of course, I'm always in there, and if the Wii systems are cheap, I'm going to do it. And this was $6. Super cheap. Can't beat it. It is not one of the 4-player, though, for the GameCube thing, so that's a downer on there. So I'll always look out for those, too. If you find those are awesome, because you can hook up a GameCube controller and just play right with them. Speaking of that, here was another one. This was $8.49, and this is the Nintendo GameCube. This is a black version. And this is a couple different, this isn't all just one Goodwill. This is multiple Goodwills as I go through them. And I'm constantly looking for just game stuff, and I'll look for on the game shelves, and I'll look at a whole bunch of different things. And there's always different times that they put stuff out, so it's not kind of neat. And to have a GameCube, it is missing one piece right here, but wish there was a Game Boy player or something attached to it. That would have been neat. Yeah, for $8.50, dude, for sure, no brainer on here. Alright, and then this one here, let's see if I can get this out here for you. This was $14. But it's a Xbox 360 with the power cable and everything attached to it. I did power it on and there was no disc. But still, it does not give me any rings, so it is clean. And the cool thing with it, it does have the hard drive attached to it as well. This was a 60 gig hard drive back in the day, so very, very neat for $14. Heck yeah, man, a 360. I'm coming across all these systems. It's freaking weird. It was a weird day just out hunting. Normally you find a bunch of games and things, but this one was apparently systems. And it's weird that they weren't all in one. It was all different stores. So this PlayStation 2, and I did power it on. It doesn't give me any weird rings or anything. But this again was $14. And what's crazy is this has the Ethernet adapter in the back of this thing. So somebody was playing Final Fantasy or something. There was only so many titles that you could play on there, doing some of that stuff. That extra hard drive would have been a crazy one too. But yeah, this one has that attachment on here, so it's kind of neat to see people doing this. But this was the backwards compatible, so you could do PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 on here, which was neat. But it's neat finding that. Doesn't have the AV cables or anything, but that's an easy fix. I have extra ones of those. So that's jumped in. I've been waiting for this is my last thing on here. I've been waiting for this to come, and I was thinking, gosh, dude, it's never going to show up. And I've been waiting for a limited run for a long time for this. Like I said, I think I ordered it 6 months ago or something. And finally it's here in in my hands. If this is what I think it is, there was a couple things that were ordered. So let's see if I can pop this baby open here. Use the old key trick here. All right, let's see. Put those babies back. All right, let's see what we got here for you guys. The old limited run box everywhere. All right, forever physical. Boom. All right, let's see what we got in here. These, I think, are them. Heck yeah. Okay. All right, guys. These are freaking neat. Okay. So, all right. So, Limited Run brought out special editions for the Turok games on the Switch, okay? And these games, they came out with, there's extra, oh, they got my cards too, so here's my cards. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Here's one of my limited run cards. I keep all of my limited run cards. And this was a holographic Turok 1. This looks freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys can see that coming out on the screen, but it looks really cool. And what they did is they did a special edition with, this is Turok 1, and they brought it into a Nintendo 64 type case. There is a Nintendo 64 cartridge in here. I'm not going to open this thing up right yet, but I believe there's only 1,000 or so. I don't remember how many there are on each of these special editions, but this one is, I don't remember how many they made a total on these. But this one is Turok 1, and it does have a Nintendo 64 shell as well. You know what? Screw it. We're going to open this baby up. Let's do it. I'll show you guys what's in here. All right. I've been waiting for these guys. I've seen this a whole bunch come through. All right. Let me go grab something to open this thing up real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Nothing beats the old butter knife. The reason why I grab something like this is because I hate getting creases on games and stuff when you open it up. So this is a little trick here. You can put the butter knife inside here and just do a little rotation like that. You'll never get a crease on your game, ever. Nifty little hint right there. All right. So, oh man, that's so cool. Damn, that's awesome. All right, so here's the Switch one. This is the ones you can try to get in stores and stuff. But this is the physical version for the Switch. They have that in here. As well as, yeah, dude, this freaking looks awesome. It's all metal, and it's a Nintendo 64 full metal. I don't know if you can see that. It's all like copper or whatever. Not copper, because that would just be probably expensive as heck, but it is, it's freaking awesome. Very well done. And it's just for looks. It is hollowed out on the inside. But man, does that look cool. And on the back they have, it's just the whole disc. It weighs a good amount too. It's got some weight to it. And what else is in here? Oh, there's something else in here too. Hang on. Oh. So, the official soundtrack on CD. So there's all the games in the soundtrack, or the music on the soundtrack comes with, and it comes with a full-on Turok poster, which it's the first cover. I'm not gonna bust all this open, but yeah, there's so many folds in here. But that's what this thing comes with. It comes with the game. It comes with the poster. It comes with the soundtrack, and of course this metal display 64 case you can just put up on a shelf somewhere. Each one comes with their own thing. So the Turok 2 is the same way. It's going to have its soundtrack, it's going to have its poster, and it's going to have its own physical metal case on here. Freaking awesome, man. They did an awesome job with this. I always love limited run for the amount of effort that they put in their stuff for physical releases on things. It's just freaking neat. But that's what I got for you guys this week. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you guys next week.